In a chaotic world where voices clash and tempers flare, the Sigma male stands apart, silent, steady, and untouchable. While others scramble to dominate with noise and fury, he commands the battlefield with a quiet strength that disarms and dismantles. This isn't about petty victories or loud triumphs. It's about mastering the art of defense with such precision that no argument can shake your core. Imagine wielding a power so refined that your very presence shifts the tide. Welcome to the Sigma male community, where we forge independent men into pillars of stoic resilience. Today you'll uncover the secrets to defending yourself effortlessly, turning every confrontation into a testament of your unshakable will. 1. The architecture of silence. Sigma males don't just stay quiet, they build towering fortresses of silence that turn the tables on their opponents. This isn't a passive retreat, it's a deliberate strategy where the absence of words becomes a weapon, amplifying the chaos of those who can't stop talking. By holding back, you force others to overreach, spilling their insecurities and contradictions into the open like a poorly guarded fortress under siege. It's a move rooted in stoic wisdom, observing the storm while standing untouched at its center. Your silence doesn't just protect you, it exposes them, revealing the fragility they try to hide behind their noise. This calculated void acts like a mirror, reflecting their frantic energy back with merciless clarity. As they stumble to fill the emptiness you've created, their arguments twist and collapse under the weight of their own desperation. Picture a shouting match where one man rants while the other stands still, eyes steady, lips sealed. Guess who looks weak? The power lies in this stillness, a gravitational pull that drags the conflict onto your terms without lifting a finger. It's the stoic mastery of self-control, proving that true strength doesn't need a megaphone, it thrives in the quiet. 2. Listening as tactical reconnaissance. For the Sigma male, listening isn't a courtesy, it's a battlefield tactic sharper than any retort. You're not just hearing words, you're scanning the terrain, picking up every crack in their voice, every twitch of uncertainty in their eyes, every gap in their logic. This is reconnaissance at its finest, gathering intel while they think you're just nodding along. It's a stoic practice of seeing reality as it is, stripping away the bluster to uncover the raw motivations driving their attack. Every word they throw is a clue, a map to their weaknesses you'll use against them. When you finally respond, it's not a knee-jerk reaction, it's a precision strike honed by what you've uncovered. Imagine a general watching enemy lines crumble before he even draws his sword. That's you, armed with insight they didn't know they gave away. Your words land like arrows, piercing the heart of their argument because you've already seen through the smoke. This is the stoic edge of rational thinking, turning their noise into your advantage, dismantling their position with a calm that cuts deeper than any shout. 3. The economy of words, minimalist arsenal. Sigma males don't waste words. They wield them like a sniper's bullets, each one deliberate and deadly. You don't need a flood of rhetoric. A single sharp sentence can shred an opponent's wall of noise. This isn't about being shy, it's about precision, choosing words that hit hard and leave no room for counterattack. It's a stoic discipline, valuing quality over quantity, ensuring every syllable carries the weight of unshakable confidence. Your speech is a minimalist arsenal, lean and lethal, designed to dominate with efficiency. Picture this. They're ranting, flailing with paragraphs of emotion, and you reply with one line, "That doesn't hold up." Suddenly, their noise looks frantic, their energy wasted, while your brevity commands the room. This economy strips away their ability to twist your words, there's nothing extra to grab onto. It's the stoic art of clarity, where less becomes more, and your restraint becomes a force they can't match. You've turned words into a blade, proving power lies in what you don't say as much as what you do. 4. Emotional nullification. Emotions are the opponent's ammunition, but the Sigma male stands as an impenetrable wall of calm. You don't flinch at insults or rise to provocation. Anger, guilt, fear, they slide off you like rain on steel. This isn't weakness, it's deliberate detachment, a stoic refusal to let chaos breach your inner fortress. Their raised voices and cheap shots are just noise against your silence, powerless to dent your resolve. You've nullified their emotional weapons, leaving them swinging at shadows while you remain grounded in reason. This calm unnerves them. Imagine their frustration as they yell, expecting a reaction, only to face your steady gaze, unfazed, unyielding. Their energy burns out against your stillness, exposing their argument's fragility without you lifting a finger. It's a stoic triumph of self-mastery, turning their passion into their downfall. You've shifted the power dynamic. They're the ones rattled while you stand as the rock they can't move, proving true strength lies in what you refuse to feel. 5. The precision of observation, reading the terrain. Arguments aren't won with words alone. They're won in the details, and Sigma males see what others miss. You're a predator of subtext, catching the flicker of doubt in their eyes, the tense shift in their shoulders, the pause that betrays their bluff. This isn't guesswork, it's stoic mindfulness, a razor-sharp awareness of the moment that turns you into a master tactician. You read the terrain like a hunter stalking prey, every clue a step closer to their undoing. Their words are just the surface, you're deciphering the intent beneath. With this insight, you strike with devastating accuracy. Picture a debate where they're rambling, oblivious, while you've already spotted the crack in their foundation. A hesitation, a contradiction, and you hit it dead on. They never see it coming because you've been watching, not just listening. It's the stoic gift of wisdom, seeing through the chaos to the truth, giving you an edge that feels almost unfair. You don't just defend, you control, all because you see what they can't hide. 6. The calculated exit, strategic disengagement. Walking away isn't losing, it's a Sigma male's checkmate. You don't cling to pointless fights or waste energy on sinking ships. When the argument turns toxic or irrational, you disengage with ice-cold precision. This isn't surrender, it's a stoic recognition of what's worth your time and what's beneath it. You leave not because you're weak, but because you're strong enough to value your peace over their noise. Your exit is a power move, a line drawn in the sand they can't cross. Imagine their confusion as you turn your back, calm and final, while they're still shouting into the void. Your departure leaves them powerless, their words echoing against nothing. It's a stoic flex of resilience, preserving your energy for battles that matter, not petty squabbles. They're left flailing while you've already moved on, your dignity intact, your mind clear. This is defense through dominance, proving victory isn't in the fight, it's in the walk away. 7. Composure as armor. When the storm hits, the Sigma male's composure is a suit of armor, unyielding and unbreakable. While others unravel, yelling and sweating, you stand steady, a pillar of calm that mocks their chaos. This isn't an act, it's the stoic core of inner strength, a refusal to let external flames touch your peace. Your stillness isn't just protection, it's a challenge, daring them to match your control. The hotter they burn, the stronger you shine. This composure flips the script. Picture their red-faced ranting against your quiet confidence. Suddenly they're the fragile ones, their noise a desperate plea for attention. Your calm becomes a weapon, radiating authority that makes their tantrum look childish. It's the stoic art of balance, turning pressure into proof of your power. You don't need to shout to win, your presence alone shifts the ground beneath them, leaving you untouchable. Logic as the unbreakable blade. Logic is the Sigma male's sword, sharp, cold, and unstoppable. You cut through emotional rants and flimsy excuses, slicing arguments down to their bones with ruthless clarity. This isn't about feelings, it's about facts, a stoic commitment to truth that leaves no room for drama. Their tears and tangents crash against your reason like waves on a cliff, loud but powerless. You wield logic not to impress but to end the fight on your terms. Imagine their bluster fading as you drop one clear, unassailable point. That's not how it works. Their house of cards topples, exposed by your blade of reason. It's a stoic triumph of rational thinking, where emotion has no foothold. They can't argue with what's true, and you've made truth your weapon, simple, direct, and devastating. This is defense as offense, turning their chaos into your victory without breaking a sweat. 9. The power of selective non-engagement. Sigma males don't bite at every bait, they dodge with surgical intent. You see the traps, the taunts, the sidetracks, the emotional hooks meant to drag you down. Instead of jumping in, you step aside, letting their provocations fall flat. This isn't cowardice, it's stoic discernment, knowing your attention is too valuable for their games. You engage only where it counts, keeping the battlefield yours to command. Picture them fishing for a reaction, only to reel in dead air as you ignore their bait with a cool stare. Their strategy crumbles without your participation, their noise reduced to a tantrum you've already dismissed. It's the stoic power of restraint, saving your strength for what matters, not their distractions. By choosing your fights, You stay in control, turning their wasted energy into your silent win. This is defense through discipline, unbeatable because you never play their game. 10. The silent counter, letting actions speak. Sometimes, the Sigma male's deadliest response is no response at all. A raised brow at their nonsense, a slow lean back as they ramble, a quiet smirk that says, keep going. These are your silent daggers, sharper than words. This isn't avoidance. It's a stoic statement of confidence, letting your presence do the talking. They expect to fight, but you disarm them with a glance. Your silence screams louder than their noise. Imagine their argument derailing as you sit there, unfazed, a living wall of indifference they can't crack. Each subtle move, a tilt of the head, a calm breath, lands like a blow, exposing their weakness without a sound. It's the stoic mastery of action over reaction, where less becomes a force they can't counter. You've turned the tables with nothing but your demeanor, proving real power doesn't need a voice, it just needs to be felt. 11. The preservation imperative, the core objective. At its heart, the Sigma male's defense isn't about winning, it's about protecting what matters most. Your peace, your energy, yourself. You don't crush opponents for sport. You shield your sanctuary, emerging from every clash as whole as you began. This is the stoic pulse of your strength, focusing only on what you control, letting the rest burn itself out. Victory isn't their defeat, it's your survival, pristine and untouched. Every move bends toward this imperative, a fortress built for one. Picture walking away from the fray, not a scratch on your soul, while they're left exhausted, arguing with ghosts. You don't need their surrender, you've already won by staying you. It's the stoic essence of resilience, where the fight's outcome pales next to the integrity you keep. This is the Sigma way, not to destroy but to preserve, standing tall as the world rages on. Your defense is your existence, unshaken, unbroken, unbeatable. You've just cracked the code to effortless defense, a blueprint for standing tall while the world screams itself hoarse. These aren't just tactics, they're a way of life, a call to forge your mind into a weapon of stoic steel. If this hit you hard, smash that like button, drop a comment with your sharpest takeaway, and share this with every Sigma male ready to rise above the noise, because the Sigma male community isn't just a channel, it's your tribe. Subscribe if you haven't, hit that bell to never miss a drop of this wisdom, and step into every argument knowing you're untouchable. The chaos can rage, you'll still be standing, silent and strong. Stay Sigma, brothers.